Good morning, guys. Sunday morning, very early, 6:15 in the morning. The sun's just about to come up. I know it's pretty bright, but the actual sun hasn't come up yet. You can still see the moon is up. You can see there up in the sky. I'll zoom in a little bit for you, but that's the moon still up. So the sun's just about to pop up. So beautiful morning here in Melbourne. Yesterday we had a great day. I think it was 22, 23 degrees, and today's meant to be even a little bit warmer, up around the 26. So the weather has definitely turned here in Melbourne, and it does make a big difference mentally for you. When it's a great day like this, you feel like getting out of bed early, getting on the move. So as you can see, I'm out on my morning walk again. And I want to talk about a subject today that's very important. It's about spending time with family and the people that you love. You sort of just, day to day, you take people for granted. But you've got to always remember that they're not always going to be around. You never know what's going to happen from day to day, and time goes on every day. So I walk up to my vantage point up on the hill here. Hopefully by then the sun will come up. It's meant to be up in 5 minutes exactly. So yeah, I'll see you up there in a minute. Alrighty, 6:31 and the sun is just about to come up. Or it's just started coming up over there, if you can see that. So we're looking down over the Yarra Valley again. I'm up on my the highest point of my walk, morning walk. Beautiful day. There's no wind here today. Absolutely no wind. So beautiful day. So I'll just give you a quick rundown of what I did yesterday. Yesterday morning I went and caught up with my two boys. I've got a 28-year-old, just about to be 28, and a 30-year-old son. And yeah, I don't catch up with them too often. Not as often as I'd like. I should try to catch up with them more often, but they're busy living their own lives, as you do when you're that age. So they've got a lot on. They've got work, and they're both living with their girlfriends, which is great. And they're going to gym, you know, several times a week, playing different sports. So, but it was good to catch up. So we just sat down, had a good chat about things. And we went over some things that happened in the past. There's a few things that we need to talk about or resolve. In particular, you know, what happened when I broke up with their mum. I shifted out. And as you can imagine, it was a very messy time, very hard time. So we had a chat about that. They wanted to know what happened from my perspective. So it was a hard talk, but it was something that we had to do, and I'm glad that we did it. So that's I started off the morning like that. As I said, it wasn't easy, but it was a good talk. I'm glad that we had that talk. And then after that, I went up to see my 98-year-old mum. As you all know, I've got a mum that's 98 that's in a aged care home now. So she loves it when I go up to see her. So I went up to see her yesterday afternoon, spent a couple of hours up there, which is great. I enjoy it, and she loves it. So I took her outside just to get a bit of sunshine. So that's the only time she goes outside, when I go up there and I sort of make her go outside. So she's got a walker. She has trouble with the bottom half of her legs, where she can't pick up her toes, so she can fall over very easily. So we went for a walk out there in the sunshine, just sat outside in the sun, and that was a good experience too. So I had two really good things that happened yesterday. One is spending time with my two sons, which I really enjoyed, had a tough talk. And then yesterday afternoon with my mum, which again was very good. So the point of this video is it's very important to spend time with people that you love, because no one knows how long they're going to be on the planet, and also no one knows how long you're going to be on the planet for. So you've got to spend time with people that you love and tell them how important they are to you, and they are very important to me. Both my sons and my mum are very, very important. So yeah, I just wanted to do a quick talk about that today. Also, just to give you an idea, I went to bed early last night because I was pretty tired, but I woke up early. I don't set the alarm. I just wake up and check my phone and saw that it was going to be a nice morning and the sun wasn't up yet, so I thought, let's get out and go for my morning walk. The other thing too is and you've probably noticed this in some of my other videos, I sort of limp along a little bit because I've got a sore hip, and that's pretty common with ex-tennis players. I've got another mate of mine who's my age, and he's just been told that he's got to get a hip replacement fairly soon. So he's 62, but he's really struggling to walk around. He's still coaching tennis, but he's really struggling to walk around. And I've got another mate that had both his hips replaced. So I think it's a pretty sort of common thing with tennis players. There's a lot of side lateral movement with tennis, not just straight forward up and down. And I think most tennis players don't do as much stretching as they should. Like, I'm definitely guilty of that. I need to stretch more. When I do stretch, my hip feels actually quite good. But when you wake up and you're in pain and you have trouble sleeping because you've got a sore hip, it's hard to, or it dampens your motivation, put it that way. My motivation's still there. I still want to get out and exercise, walk. I used to run every morning, but I'm happy just to walk every morning now. But my hip is feeling good. So it sort of goes up and down a little bit now. One day it can be very tight, very sore. So I try to stretch for a couple of days and then it's okay. Like today I feel fine. Yesterday I felt fine. The last 3 or 4 days I felt fine. But earlier in the week I was really struggling. So, but yeah, a couple of different points that I think hit me today. One is the weather makes a massive difference on your attitude. Like if it's a nice day, like yesterday and today, perfect weather, no wind, like it's easy to be motivated and keen and want to get out and get into it, do things. Where if it's a drowsy, cold day, I think it's much tougher. You can still do it, but it is tougher. So that's why a lot of people like to move to warmer climates as they get older. So that's what I'm thinking about doing, maybe at the end of the year. Going somewhere that's a little bit warmer, or a lot warmer. So I'll have to update you on that as time goes by. Yeah. Morning. Good, thanks. Another walker out exercising, which is good. So after this, I might take you out for a morning coffee. Give you a look around. All right, stay tuned. So I went to a cafe in Wyandotte called Cocoa Moon. They had chili scrambled eggs. It was very nice, but there's too many people in there to film, so that's why I didn't film.